we are going to contribute to open source. Yes, in this video we will be going step by step into how to contribute to open source. So if you are new to this channel, I am Kaiwalya. I make content around open source, DevRel, DevOps and CNCF ecosystem. Let's get started. So before heading into the video, there are some prerequisites. So you should be knowing basic Git and GitHub. So if you don't know what is Git and GitHub, I will be linking some good videos and references down in the description. So take a look at them first and move ahead with this video. Before even actually contributing to open source, there are three things you should be definitely clear of. First, open source is for everyone, even if you are a designer, project manager, program manager, or a technical writer, you can still contribute to open source, and it is free for all and open for all. So it's not just for programmers or coders, it's for everyone. Second, there are many ways to contribute to open source than just code. So you can contribute to open source via documentation or communicating, helping solve the problems, helping the maintainers, helping the community, writing blogs and stuff. That also counts as open source contribution. Third, you don't need to be master for any tech stack or any technology to contribute to it. Even if you know basic about what the project is about maybe, and how and what you want to contribute and the genuine interest to contribute, it is more than enough to get started with the project and start with any issue. Now that these three things are clear, we can move ahead with the actual project. So we are going to contribute to LinkFree. If you know Eddie Jaoude and Eddie Hub community, then you might as well have heard about LinkFree, which is alternative to Linktree and bio.link. I don't have a profile on it yet, so that's what we are going to do today, and that's what you can do. You can follow along the tutorial and create your own LinkFree link to share all your socials at one place and contribute to open source at the same time. So let's get started with it. So now we are at the repository. So if you just go to this link, github.com, edihub community /linkfree, the link will be in the description. So if you go there, you will see something similar. So before even going anything into what is everything, and it looks like a big chaos, so I will take you step by step through how I go into contributing to open source or any project which I have just discovered. And the main task or main goal for you in this video should be following through the mindset or the process of how you should actually contribute to open source, and instead of just jumping into issues and all this stuff. So if you don't know what this platform is, what is GitHub, what is Git, so please make sure you watch the video in the description first, so you know what is all these buttons and what all pull request and issue all actually mean, so I don't have to explain it again. If you want me to explain Git and GitHub, let me know that in the comments below as well. I will be more than happy to make a separate video on it. So this is an open source project, LinkFree, and let's see what we can see here. So first of all, we will obviously see readme. So what is readme? Readme is the documentation that is provided for the project. So if you go there, and Eddie Hub and Eddie does the very good work with their readmes and documentation. So when you go ahead with any project, try to see their documentation first and try to learn what is the project about, what they are talking about, and like what all they want you to know from the documentation. So this is the documentation, and as I already said, it's open source alternative for Linktree platform, etc. So what tech stacks are there, quick start guide. So whatever you are comfortable with, you can get started with it. This time I will be doing with my method, and there are multiple methods and ways suggested in this documentation as well. So even if you have followed my steps and want to try out different steps, you can contribute to the same project, then you can go ahead with the documentation that is provided here. Cool. And everything is here, then commands that are here, then get your profile, quick start guide. So see, there's a quick start guide, a link here, and there are some examples given here. There's license and stuff, right? But there are few things I will tell you right now. So if you want to contribute not just your profile and in general sense. You can actually go ahead here in any project. You can go ahead, click here, and just go and select good first issues, or you can just search here good first issues. See, good first issues, right? So see how many good first issues are there, and if anyone is unclaimed, or and if you feel you can contribute it, just go ahead and comment into it, and then you can get started with the general process which you learn through the tutorial and stuff. So today we are going to add our own profile, so I don't think there will be we have to create any profile here. Okay, we don't have to create a issue. So to add our profile, we can directly go ahead with pull request, as I see, right? So now when you go to project first and you don't know how to contribute to the project, you need to find out this file. So contributing .md. So let me just zoom in for you maybe. So yeah, this is contributing.md file that you will find in most of the open source projects. And if you just go there, there are most probably the steps you need to take in order to contribute to that project. So here you can see, please see the docs in app. Okay, let's see the docs. Okay, so now we are on the documentation site, and you can go ahead and see if you want to edit your profile, add bio to it, add links to it, everything, statistics, tags, and stuff. We will do some of it here now, and some you can try out on your own. Uh, Storybook, contributing, okay, Hacktoberfest, and all other things. So we will just go ahead and go with quick start, and let's see what we can get here. So add your profile, right? So log into GitHub account, visit the LinkFree repo which we were doing at the beginning. So let's just create like, let's just go to GitHub LinkFree, right? So we will just open a tab at a site. Okay, it will load in its own time, and let's go ahead and see what all steps are there. So see, here I am following the steps and trying to recreate that steps in order to contribute to the project. You need to do the same. Go to contributing file, or if there is no contributing file, okay, that's one step as well, that when you go to a project, try to find a Slack or Discord link to the project where you can talk directly to the maintainers or and other community members. So if you face any issue any while contributing, you can directly reach out there and try to see what responses they come up with and resources you can follow in order to contribute properly. Also, you can help others there to contribute to that project, which is also open source contribution. So let's go ahead and yeah, it's star the repo. So let's go ahead and star this repo. It's method and it's a good project. So if you are watching this, please go ahead and star LinkFree project. Okay, then let's fork it. Let's just do with this exact steps, so we are super sure, and I don't have to go to my VS code and like do all the git commands and stuff. Let's just go ahead and do as exactly as it's said here. So we have to click on fork, we have start the repo, we have to go on fork. So let's fork it. Cool. Link free. I will go with. Oh, okay. A fork already exists on my account, so I cannot create a fork here. But for you, it will be different. So let me just clear the fork up, and then I will show you the forking process. Okay, now I have taken care of the fork which I already had on my account. So we will go ahead and I will show you the actual forking process which we saw. So link free, we won't touch it. Just be sure you have correct owner here. I am part of multiple GitHub organizations. So if you are too, then you should definitely make sure that it's your account and you are not actually making a fork on a different organization account, right? So okay, main branch, and okay, let's create a fork. Let's wait for a minute. Okay, now the fork is created, and as you can see, it's on my account obviously, and everything is here. Let's go ahead and see the next steps. Accept default fork, creating copy. Okay, is forked repo, yes, it's forked. Then now we have to go to the see now the data folder, and then with your GitHub username exactly as it appears, add append.json. So for example, it would be like this. So let's go ahead into the data folder. Here is the data folder. And okay, now we have to go ahead and add file, create new file. My GitHub username is Kaiwalya Koparkar. Oops. Uh, oops. I just messed up here. Let's try it again. No worries. Data. I pressed wrong key and it got me there. So JSON. Okay. It should do here. And now what next? Okay, we have added .json here, and now we can add, we can copy it, paste it here, and then we have to change it, but let's go ahead with, okay, so now name string, your display name for your profile, type name in a single person or community. Okay, okay. uh, Type status, so display your page view counter and link click counter. Okay, so if you want the counter on your profile, then we have to give true. We will give true, obviously, or if you can choose, if you don't want to show the counter and stuff there, it's about you can choose that. And then we can add links the same way. So first let's go ahead and change the basic stuff which we were which we have copied true. Then it's personal account. Then maybe I will just go here and do open source advocate devrel devops. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and add links. Awesome. So now we will add the link. So here, if no, there is no link, so we have to copy this one. Let's copy it. Let's paste it here, comma, links. Okay, follow me on Twitter, and let's put my Twitter handle. Okay, Twitter icon is there. What all I can add? Twitter is there, added. Now, what all? Instagram, not Instagram for me. Then what all things do I can I add? Let's see here. Okay, that's further. So let's check out some profiles and see what all profiles and like social accounts we can add. Okay, so they suggested us Eddie's account, Eddie's profile, Pradyumna's profile. We want JSON file. Okay, here is the JSON file. Because the JSON file has all the profiles and stuff. So tags, if you go back, I want to add tags as well. So let's add tags. Let's copy this thing. Let's go ahead and below the bio, so here below the bio I can actually add the tags. And open source, JavaScript, TypeScript, same for me. DevOps, DevRel, maybe not Next.js as of now. I'm learning Rust, so maybe here we can do wasm. We can do that. What all skills should I mention here that doesn't make it cluttered? That should be fine for now. I think we can go back and do that again anyways. So GitHub, so GitHub and YouTube. So let's go ahead and put inside the links icon and URL. So we don't actually need the things. Let's see the LinkFree.edihub.io, and let's go ahead on Edit's profile super quick. So discover, then Edit, and let's go ahead and see. Okay, the tags are shown somewhat similar here and here, so we don't want anything popping up, so we will also remove this thing, the name, and customize it like Edis. So okay, here URL icon URL, um let's just copy that same from uh, edis, so we can get actual identical indentation and stuff here. Twitter, and I will change my username again, github.com/Kaiwalya Koparkar, and here at the rate Kaiwalya underscore Koparkar. Cool. uh, After that, testimonials I don't have right now. DevRel services, okay. We can add other links as well, so socials. Okay. So this is a different thing. See, so now we were adding it into the links, but that should be actually, I'm not sure if you are able to see it, but let's just zoom it a little bit. So as you can see, we are adding it into links, but what Eddie has done is, in it has been into the social. So what we will do is, we will rename our links to socials, so it is shown up here, I think, right? Without that, because it's only three. And then there are links to other social media and stuff. So let's go ahead and copy one link portion like this, and paste it in our JSON file, and just do this. Yes, I think, yeah. And instead of this, maybe okay, we can create groups and stuff. So what can the group be? So first we will add just the Twitter one. So here is Twitter. So we will add it to groups, and let's copy this and let's replace it with this. So group will be, I will do primary socials, Twitter follow me, then this, then maybe I will give LinkedIn. I'm not sure what is the LinkedIn icon, uh, this icon one, but let's find out. LinkedIn. So connect with me maybe, and then put here Kaiwalya Koparkar, uh, and here LinkedIn with linkedin.com/in/this, and maybe let's see what is the color. So you can see how I am referencing other files and other updated and pushed code on like repository to write my own file and stuff. So I don't have to remember anything. Practically I can just refer to the resources and stuff and write my own changes and push it there, right? So here is GitHub. I will take GitHub and YouTube as it is, and just put them here. So let's go ahead and do that. And actually I have to make sure that I have changed the group name everywhere. So here and here. So just making sure that it's same everywhere. So connect with me. We will come back to LinkedIn one first. Let's go ahead and this open source DevRel and DevOps. Then YouTube, okay, it's done. YouTube is done. GitHub, collaborate on open source. So Kaiwalya Koparkar, GitHub, okay, this is done. GitHub, I have added my GitHub as well. Then LinkedIn, okay, so LinkedIn for LinkedIn. Let's just copy this and update our LinkedIn one. So this is LinkedIn. We have LinkedIn as well. Hub community, okay, other community, social secondary courses and stuff we don't have. Okay, we will add a sponsor one as well. So GitHub sponsors donate. So uh, we will do here, and group, we will add group as support, if that sounds correct. Okay, support, and Yeah, I think that should be good for now. Let's go ahead and see what if we can do other. So we can add milestones and stuff that I will do afterwards. And I think we are done for like the major writing the file part of the steps. So let's go ahead. We have done this. Okay, let's see what all we can do the next. So links are added. That's loose. So scroll at the bottom, commit new file by adding the commit message that starts data followed by the GitHub username. You can skip optional extended message. So let's scroll down here into the create and just do data and Kaiwalya, Copper. As it's said here, we will follow the steps. Note, please use online JSON lint tool to check if your JSON file is error free before committing your pull request. Let's go ahead and do that. So here is JSON lint. We'll go ahead, copy this. I am sure I have copied it properly. Let's see and paste it. Okay, and let's run the linter. So validate JSON. Okay, see, we have an error here. We need a comma. Okay, let's validate. Okay, JSON is validated. And where do we need after tags, right? So after tags, social ones, we have to give after socials we have to give comma. Let's for like I know I'm doing it pretty repeated, but you can just copy paste and again, but uh, just to be sure on my end again. uh, okay, it's valid, and let's go ahead and commit it again. Next steps, so click on create new branch. Okay, uh, create new branch. You can use the default name provided and then click propose new file. Okay, uh, this here create new branch. This one I will add LinkFree profile. You can do the same if you want. Propose new file. Let's go ahead here and see the next step. Highly important, click compress across forks and you will see 4 drop downs. Okay, yes, and okay, now we have a step ahead now, and let's see where we are able to find. Let's compare across forks. This, okay, yeah, see, compare across forks, hub community link free, and it's my head, and I'm comparing from here. So okay, so let's go ahead and see the next steps. We have done this and it's showing able to merge. Okay, and now create a pull request. The description will be filled with a template. Okay, let's go ahead and create a pull request. Now we have to fill this template. Okay, so let's preview it. If we can just put check marks here. Yes, we can put check marks here. And okay, we'll just go ahead and do this. Now we need to wait for our pull request. Okay, so okay, we have to fill the appropriate field. So my code follows the code style of the project. We'll just go ahead and put here X so that it gets check marked. Um, so my change requires changes to the documentation. So this is not true. I have updated documentation accordingly. This is not true as well. All new existing tests pass. There are no tests, I guess, for this one. So I'm not checking this. If the maintainers reach out for to like validate that, then I will communicate with them where I can find the test and check if they are passing and then do that accordingly. So this PR does not contain plagiarized content. Yes, it does not contain plagiarized content. So the title of my pull request is short, descriptive, and changes requested. Yes, as per the documentation provided. Add screenshots, support changes, note to the reviewers. Maybe we can do, you all are doing a great job. I would like my link free profile to be updated. Okay, nice. We have given here, and just to create pull request. Let's see. Okay, so here are the checks we will get, and let's wait. And now see create pull request. Now you need to wait to have your pull request and changes reviewed. It will be reviewed, and then it will be merged. So I'm not totally sure when that will happen on my PR, but the process is really fast. If you try to contribute after watching this video, then most probably it would be super fast, and your like profile will be up in like 24 hours or something. But you should give it time, and make sure you join all the socials and stuff for AD Hub. Follow AD, and join the AD Hub Discord. You can join my own community, Geek Around community, which shares the server with CNCF Nasik community. So you can join that. All the links will be in the description as always. Uh, and yeah, that is it. And now you can see my profile is up, and see all the checks are passing, and I have contributed to open source. As soon as this gets accepted, the my profile will be up, and I have contributed to open source project. So as I said earlier, it's a step, and like a process you follow for open source. And when I say open source is for everyone, you saw I didn't knew anything about, like I didn't have to memorize YAML. I don't have to Google for what is YAML. I don't have to learn YAML or JSON. Here it's JSON, my mistake. But I don't have to learn JSON. I don't have to know 100% of JSON. I might not know. I don't know 100% of JSON. Yeah, that's possible. I just went there, followed the documentation, referred the already created profiles and files and stuff. If I had any doubt, I would go to the AD Hub Discord server and ask the maintainers there. They have really good channel for help, for like project help. So if you are facing any issue with your LinkFree project, then you can ask the maintainers directly, and they would be super happy to help you out throughout the process to creating your own profile. And as soon as your profile is up, do make sure you share that on all your socials. Tag me, tag AD Hub, tag Eddie, and we would be super happy to retweet it and stuff. And I would like to know how many of you started your open source contribution, or if you already contribute to open source, is was there any step or process in entire this video that you are not aware of and you got to know. I would really like to know your thoughts in the comments below, so please do let me know. And I will see you in the next one with another amazing topics. So make sure you follow me on the social if you want. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, that really helps support the channel. And we will see you really soon in the next one. Bye.